Sea of Thieves. Thieves, the thieves. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words. Let's not read the words. No, we have to read the words. Let's read the words of the words. From acclaimed developer Rare comes a shared world adventure game that offers the ultimate pirate experience. I can't read this, it's so much fucking bullshit. Got to. Packed to the seams with sailing and exploring, fighting and plundering, riddle solving and treasure hunting, Sea of Thieving bastards has everything you need to live the pirate life you've always dreamed about. It doesn't, guys. It doesn't. Set in the glorious world of exotic islands and black swimming pigs, hidden treasures and dangers both natural and supernatural, Sea of Thieves immerses you in a new type of multiplayer action. Yeah, a fucking bad number. Whether you're adventuring as a group or sailing solo, you're bound to be ripped off. I had to have to encounter other crews in a few hours. But will they be friends or foes? And how will you respond? Welcome to part 2 of my Sea of Thieves review. I want to apologise. I did say this would happen on Tuesday because I wanted to get through all the content in the game to give you a good review. I've done that. It took us another 6 fucking hours. You see, all the fanboys kind of said, "Oh, in the beta, there's only 30% of the content in the game." When I was saying how shallow the beta was, no, that's only 30% of the content, Mac. You know, when the game releases, you get another 70%. Yeah. You mean you'll get some pigs and some fucking chickens running around the fucking islands? Oh, and a snake. Let's start with what you do in the game. You pick a boat. It could be a sloop or a galleon. You can either play solo or duo or 3 players or 4 players. You can choose to join with your friends or you can choose a crew of randoms. But the biggest ship you'll get in this game is a galleon with 4-man crew. Yeah, exactly. 4 men. It has a few cannons either side. It has 2 decks below. It has barrels on the ship which contain bananas, planks and cannons. Bananas is your kind of health. Planks to patch up any holes that your ship gets during combat. Cannonballs obviously to fire. You fire cannonballs like a 6-shooter. It's nothing like Black Wake where you have to put in the powder, ram then put in the shot, then ram the shot home, then push the cannon forward like you would think you would do in a proper fucking game of this time. No, in this game all you do is load cannon, fire, load cannon, fire, load cannon, fire, and as long as you've got enough cannonballs on you, it'll keep repeating like that, so you can kind of quickly fire off rounds. It's just so unimmersive. It's ridiculous. Aiming is just kind of that'll do, roundabout there, you know, no kind of idea where you have to aim. It's all just watch where the first cannonball went, fire again, and gradually track up until you hit the target. Sailing the ship, some reviewers have said that it's quite complex with all the moving parts. I mean, I kind of just stop and pause there. There's something I've noticed, and I'm not taking the piss. I'm not. I swear I'm not. I have had my eyes opened yet again to the world of console gaming and console gaming reviews. When playing this game and reading other reviews, I've really had my eyes open. This is how this game is being represented to console gamers. It's an MMO with complex sailing, amazing PvP, and tons of content in a huge open world. That's the bullshit, guys. And I can tell you now, I can debunk, and I will, every one of them things in this review because it's all fake fucking news. Sailing the ship is as easy as this. I swear, this is how easy it is to sail the ship. You have 2 ropes per sail. One is to put it down or up, the other is to turn it left or right. The wind is represented by lines when you look up into the sky, so you just have to make sure that you turn the sail to catch the wind. Honestly, a 2-year-old could do that. You have an anchor which is on a wheel. You go up to the wheel, use the wheel, and then walk round and round in circles to raise the anchor. To lower the anchor, you just press on the actual anchor and it'll just drop all the way down to the floor. Simple as that. Steering wheel, left or right. It has a little gold icon on the one of the wheels on the wheel, so you know when you're heading through, like with your rudder straight. That's it. That's all there is. I can sail a ship no problem by myself. It's piss easy. And what you do is you go to pick up a quest from the 3 different factions on these outposts on the map. and it might be a trading quest, it could be a treasure chest, it could be anything really, but generally speaking, you will either be digging up treasure or collecting pigs and chickens. That's pretty much it. I don't think I've had any other kind of quests other than that. You might get a riddle or a message in a bottle which says, you know, fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum, console gamers are fucking... No, it doesn't say that. It just has a riddle that says, you know, go to this place and find a grave, then take 10 paces west and dig like a prick. You know, it doesn't say that, but, you know, that's the kind of thing. And can I just say, well, first of all, I'm not taking the piss out of console gamers. I'm just angry at the people that make games for console gamers, treat console gamers like the Five. They really do. I'd be embarrassed if I was an Xbox or a PS4 gamer, and that's all, and I didn't have a PC. PC games are so much more mature than when you look at Black Wake compared. It's just, I feel sorry for you. I just fucking do, man. My goodness, you are treated like children, absolute fucking children. So anyway, you get your quest, you look at your map that you get, and it'll show you an island, the shape of an island. You then go to the world map, and you have to find the shape of that island. So you're matching up, and there it is there, I found it, snap. And then you look at where your ship is, and you say, is that northeast, southwest, southeast, whatever. And then you just set your course, doing what I said about how you actually make your sails work. You get to the island, drop your anchor, jump on the island, and then you find the treasure chest, dig it up, fight a few skeletons by spamming the left mouse button, or, I don't know, X, Y, Z, Z, whatever the fuck it is on a controller. And then you get the chest back on the ship, and then you go back to one of the outposts, hand it in, and you'll get a couple of 100 gold. When you've done that till you feel like killing yourself, you can then buy with more gold the ability to get better quests with worth more money. So guess what? You go and do that for another 10 fucking hours, picking up maps and digging in sand and fighting spammy skeletons and handing in chickens, pigs, glowing skulls, different types of chests, getting your measly little pieces of gold, and then you just kind of think, is this it? Is this the fucking game? No, there's a whole PvP. There's other people out there doing the same thing, and you may run across them. The problem is, guys, I see no ships. Where's everybody? You go for hours and you see fuck all. You just see nothing at all. No other ships. It's just us. And then all of a sudden you'll see a ship and you'll do the most pointless PvPing you've ever done in your life. You'll fly round and round in circles, firing cannonballs at each other, boarding each other's ship, killing their crew, they're killing you, and you all spawn on a ghost ship, and then in 30 seconds later, you magically appear back on your ship to fight them and kill them again. Then, I've died again, I'm on the ghost ship. Oh, hi, you're on the ghost ship as well. You just killed me, but then my mate must have killed you. Oh, it's our turn again. We're going to respawn. Oh, kill each other again. What a point. One battle we did lasted a fucking hour, just killing over and over and over people from the same fucking boat. We got bored and just sailed away. Oh, fuck it. That's pointless, you know. And then you work out that the whole thing that you've done is absolutely, utterly pointless, because if you just follow a skull on the map, this big glowing skull in the sky, you'll come to this island where there's forts. You fight the forts, silence them, go on the island, kill everything over and over again. You'll get waves and waves and waves of loads and loads of shitty skeletons coming at you. You kill them all, it's boring but piss easy. You kill them all, then a boss spawns. You get a barrel, run up and suicide yourself. You can see here one of my crewmates just suiciding himself with an explosive barrel at the boss, killing the boss. He doesn't mind, he's going to respawn in 30 fucking seconds. Not the boss, the player. And then you go to where he died and you pick up a key. The key opens this magic door and there's shit tons of treasure. Do you know how much treasure's in there? 15,000 gold. That's how much we made from and that was the most exciting thing in all the hours I've played. And this was, my girlfriend said exactly the same. The most exciting thing we did was transfer all this 15,000 golden loot from this cave to our ship, and then from our ship to the vendors to sell it, because we were scared we were going to get attacked by another ship and all of this could have been stolen from us. And that was the most exciting time we had, transferring fucking treasure from a cave to a ship. That's it. That was the most exciting thing. And that's it. You just do that over and oh, sorry, no. There's a kraken. There's a kraken, guys. Well, There's not really. There's some tentacles that come out the water. You don't actually see the Kraken. Oh no, there's a Kraken. The water goes murky. When that happens, the Kraken comes up from below. And these tentacles have you squirming in fear. Well, or if you're our ship, we just laughed at them. And we fired a few cannonballs at them and found that it was a completely and utterly pointless battle. What you have to do is fight this with all your cannonballs, and you don't have an infinite supply of them. You will run out. You keep firing the cannonballs, the tentacles might come across the deck, you slash it, swipe it, shoot it, whatever. And you know what you get for killing the Kraken? I'll tell you what you get for killing the Kraken. You unlock the Kraken Good Time achievement, and you get 15 gamer score rewards for your Xbox Live profile. F*** off. Off, please. Who's ever going to do that? Why would you want to waste your fucking cannonballs on that? So we didn't. We just sailed away and just left them all wiggling in the water like fucking wobbly dildos. But guys, you might be thinking, yes, Mac, but what do you spend all this gold on? After you've got back with all of these gold items that you got 15,000 for doing that one quest. What do you spend it all on? Frigates, galleons, sloops, war galleons, what is it? Man of war? Come on, all these ships, new weapons, what? Tell me, I can't wait. It's a £50 game. It's a £50 fucking game. So the big thing, the big money shot, money shot. What do you spend your gold on? Decorations for your fucking pathetic little dinghies. That's right, guys. 70 grand for a new fucking sail design. 70 grand. How about you get a new skin for your blunderbuss? How about a new skin for your cutlass? How about a new hat? Hey, the hat shop's doing well. That's right, guys. Sweet Fanny fucking Adams. I don't want to do hours and hours of grinding, risking my fucking loot to buy a fucking sail that's yellow with a tiger's face on it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you know what it's like? It's like the developers of this game are trolling everybody. Oh, the premise of this game is brilliant. Oh yeah, I mean, I love the graphics, I love the art style of it, and yes, I've had fun in some of the battles. I'm not saying it's not fun at times. We've had fun, we've had a huge laugh. Some of the time, stealing people's ships, ambushing them, you know, just throwing their loot overboard. We've had a right fucking laugh playing this game, but it's as shallow as a puddle. There is nothing. There is no Tomorrow Rock. Guys, you can buy Black Wake for $14.99. It's way more of a bloody game than this is. Huge battles, 50 people on each side in Black Wake. You have huge ships with like 20 crew members or something on board.
Right side, man, the right side.
That's a
Yep, port side, boys. Port
There's
side.
a contact directly ahead, 250 meters.
Yep, that's what I'm going
200.
for. We're going to take them from the right side. We're going to cut them off.
100 meters.
Ready? Ready?
It's gonna be
Yeah,
epic.
fire, boys! Fire! Cut them off! Keep firing!
You know what this is to Black Wake? It's like sitting in the fucking bath with a rubber fucking duck. Well, stick your rubber duck up your fucking arse. So in closing, guys, I just want to say that this isn't an MMO. Well, massive multiplayer online pretty much is what MMO means. The only thing massive about this is the price and the fucking disappointment with it, because everything else is just tiny. The open world is nice. I like the graphics. I like some of the islands, although they all are samey. But this is lacking huge amounts of content. There should be loads of different ships, loads of progression. I mean, you have progression in Star Wars Battlefront 2, which doesn't need progression. That just needed a class system. I'm not into progression when it's a frantic first-person shooter, because the imbalance is just ridiculous. But in a game like this where PvP is just now and then and sporadic, it would be great to have some huge overpowered ships. I'd even like to see the ghost ship pilotable for a set amount of time by people that die to form a ghost crew. I mean, it's like the devs have just never thought it all through this game. They've just had no ideas at all. They just haven't tried. It's just been a big fucking cash grab, and that's all I see when I play this. Yes, it's fun. We've had a bit of fun, but £50 worth, not even close. It is definitely not worth a buy.